In this episode, we'll look at why gametes need half the usual number of chromosomes. Next, we'll examine the process of meiosis and how it differs from mitosis. Then we'll explore how meiosis creates genetic variation. Finally, we'll see what happens after fertilization when gametes combine. In sexual reproduction, offspring receive genetic information from two parents. As we discussed in our previous episode, when two gametes join during fertilization, they form a cell with the full complement of chromosomes. For this to work properly, gametes must contain half the normal chromosome number. Otherwise, the fertilized cell would have too many chromosomes, which would disrupt normal development. Normal body cells in humans contain 46 chromosomes, 23 from each parent. To maintain this number across generations, gametes must have just 23 chromosomes. Meiosis is the process that produces these specialized cells with half the chromosome count. It occurs in the reproductive organs, the testes in males and the ovaries in females. Unlike mitosis, which produces two identical cells, meiosis involves two sequential cell divisions, resulting in four genetically different cells. Let's look at how this works. Before meiosis begins, the cell duplicates its genetic information. Each chromosome makes an exact copy of itself, forming two identical strands attached at a central point. In the first division of meiosis, something unique happens. The duplicated chromosomes arrange themselves in pairs in the center of the cell. These pairs consist of matching chromosomes, one originally from the mother and one from the father. They line up along the middle of the cell. The pairs are then pulled apart, with one copy of each chromosome moving to opposite ends of the cell. After this first division, we have two cells, each containing half the number of chromosome pairs, but each chromosome still consists of two attached strands. In the second division of meiosis, these cells divide again, the chromosomes line up in the center once more, and the two strands of each chromosome are pulled apart. This results in four cells, each containing just one set of chromosomes, half the number found in normal body cells. These are our gametes. An important feature of meiosis is that it creates genetic diversity. During the process, genetic material from the mother's and father's chromosomes can exchange in a process called crossing over. Additionally, the way chromosomes separate during meiosis is random. This shuffling of genetic material means that each gamete has a unique combination of genes. This is why siblings can look quite different from each other. They inherit different combinations of genes from their parents. After fertilization, when two gametes fuse, the resulting cell contains the normal number of chromosomes again, half from each parent. This cell, called a zygote, then divides by mitosis to produce lots of new cells as an embryo develops. As the embryo grows, these cells differentiate to form the various specialized cell types that make up a complete organism. Meiosis is crucial for sexual reproduction and genetic diversity. Without it, the chromosome number would double with each generation, which would be incompatible with life. And without the genetic reshuffling that occurs during meiosis, offspring would not have the genetic variation that helps species adapt and evolve. In our next episode, we'll explore DNA and the genome, the genetic instructions that determine the characteristics of living organisms.